How are you? How was your Thanksgiving?
It was good.
Did you have a lot of family over?
I had a lot of food.
You had a lot of food, right? So
Yeah.
okay, well, thank you for making it here this morning. I don't want to take too much of your time, but we can go ahead and start. Jacob is finishing up a call right now, so he'll hop on shortly.
Alrighty. Sounds.
Alrighty, so you're good. But yeah, so it's the third time that we're speaking, so you're able to see everything visually.
Uh-huh.
So you can have a better understanding of what you're looking at. So I'm just going to go through this. So our real purpose is to share stories and see where people are at so we can help them with where they're at. And my story really quickly, I think I shared it with you, but basically before even finding out about this, I was working at a hotel,
Hmm.
and it was the first time I had a full-time job, and it was pretty exciting. I was a front desk agent, and then a year after that, I got promoted to being a supervisor. So, pretty exciting time. You
Yeah.
you just want to grow. You just want to expand your skills and be better for out
Uh-huh.
there when you apply for jobs and things like that. And then after the fourth year, when it was getting to the fourth year altogether being there, I got really tired of everything. I mean, it just got boring to me, and I wasn't growing anymore. And I started getting really, when you start getting comfortable there and you just feel like you should have more say, especially with my first time being a supervisor, I just felt like, I wanted more like ownership and control, like of my schedule, for an example, but I still had a boss.
Yeah.
And so it didn't feel good. And another position opened up right when I felt like that. So I thought, oh, perfect. This is something, to apply for a different position and to grow again. And
Uh-huh.
they gave me the interview, and my manager sat me down and said, they saw that I was doing so great. They saw that they loved me as being a supervisor. They saw that I excelled, I fit the description and everything that they needed me to be a supervisor. And they wanted me to just stay there, basically. So that didn't feel good. And again, I just remember being obsessed with what my career was supposed to be at that time. And at that age, I just wanted to know what I was meant to do already, because I knew I was better than that. If you put me somewhere and I learn it, I know that I can master it. And as long as there's growth, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Anyway, my friend named Eric, you'll probably meet him soon, but he was also looking for something. He was a business owner, Metro PCS. So he started when he was 23, franchising that. But really close friend of mine, he came home one day and he just had this look on his face. He just met up with a group of people that was doing this in North
Uh-huh.
Sac. And he just said, I just saw something, and I don't know, I think it might be the real deal, but I don't know. So it just seemed like he was amazed with what he saw, and he was just kind of stuck, because I think he learned that it was in network marketing. So he didn't really have a good experience with the network marketing. But anyway, I'm just going to go through these slides, okay? Fast
All right.
forward. We're here today, and we know where we're going. We know what we're talking about. If you think about our time period, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
We're entering the most entrepreneurial time in our history, and we can see that because look at Facebook and Instagram. I mean, people are now more connected than ever. Our economy is changing. Everything is all about online, basically. How we
Yeah.
connect, how we do business is going to transfer all of it online, and especially our phones. Everything is literally about apps and things like that on the phone. And look at YouTube. People are making money on YouTube. I know that there's professional full-time YouTubers out there.
Yeah. There is.
It just shows that people are looking for different ways to make money. And, they're, besides their part-time or full-time job, they're looking for more money that they can create themselves. Look at Lyft and Uber. They're completely disrupting the taxi industry by wanting to use your car as a taxi, and people can just call you by a click on the app, right?
Yeah.
And have you heard of Airbnb?
No, I haven't.
So Airbnb, people are letting people stay over at their house, and they're treating
What?
their own house like a hotel.
No way.
Yes, in their
I
own
was
house.
wondering that was gonna happen, honestly.
Did you see that? Yeah, it's just so technology is rapidly growing really fast, and Airbnb is something that you search online as well, and you can download the app as well, and you can literally look at places to stay, and sometimes they're cheaper than hotels, but we have people renting out their room or their whole entire house or apartment for money.
Damn.
I know. So this is the time period right now. We're not in the industrial age anymore. We're more in the entrepreneurial time, more than ever right now. And so that just brings up that there's different ways that we all make money in this world. On this side, we're going to call this the linear side, because you can see that you're trading your time for money to make money. So an employee, for an example, you have a job, you have a boss, you have to show up. You have to clock in to get paid.
Yeah.
And it's not like you have to show up to get paid. So if you're sick, or if you need the day off, or it's a holiday, or you want to go on vacation, money just stops. Money stops until you clock in and you show up again. So 100% of your efforts is, what you're putting in to make that money. And then some people, again, people are wanting to be their own boss and create money themselves. So they create a small business for themselves. But then even on this quadrant, you have to be there at your business more than ever to make money. If you step away after a month, 2, 3, 4, 5 months, even to a year, your business would not be running the same as if you were there. So you might hear it a lot if you talk to business owners, that your business ends up owning you because you're working for that business. So 95% of the world is actually earning money on this side and actually contributing only 5% of the wealth. Okay. So if 95% people over here, what are the other 5 doing? They're on this side. So this side is what we were talking about, residual income. We hear about it. So to make residual income, you can open up a franchise. Like you buy into a system where you have people or a system making money for you. And you know that this is true because, again, like we talked the other day, you will never see the CEO of those franchises like Starbucks, McDonald's, Chipotle. They're never there.
Mm-hmm.
You'll never see them work at the front.
Yeah.
And especially helping people get to where they're at too. I want to point that out. There's just one spot for that business owner, that CEO, and that's it.
Yeah.
Everyone's just working beneath that person. Or you can become an investor. Usually when people become a big business owner, they're making money. So then they are able to invest to make more money. And so that's how you can make residual income. And I forgot to mention this side, you work this system out to 40 to 50 years, and then you so-called retire. I say so-called retired because I know so many people that are retired, yet they still don't have enough to really do what they want to do. My definition of retirement, I'm working that much in my lifetime, I should be able to do whatever I want with whoever I want and whenever I want on this earth. Seriously, That's my definition. So over here, they work this system out to 2 to 5 years, and they're able to actually walk away. And it's the opposite. Money is still flowing in when they need the time off, when they're on vacation, when they're sick, money is still flowing in. And even when they pass away, this kind of asset, when you make a residual income, you can actually pass it down to your kids. Make sense? Correct. Mm-hmm. Learn that for the very first time in your life, you have a team. Learn for the very first time in your life. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So I heard some background noise.
Yeah.
But yeah, so does it make sense? So this system out works of 2 to 5 years, and then you can actually step away, money still flowing in no matter what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, but the problem is to become a big business owner in a McDonald's, for an example, it's over $1 million.
Yeah.
To be an investor, you need a lot of money as well. So which side do we want to be on?
Definitely.
We want to be on this side, but that's just too much money.
Yeah.
That's where network marketing, that's why we're here. We're here to teach people how to be professional network marketers and learn the industry seriously, take a deeper look into it, because
glad that
Again, everything is online now, and everything is all about networking. And you're basically creating a global distribution network for yourself, which is able to bring you monthly royalties or residual income. Okay, that's how we can have time leverage. And this is actually, network marketing is the only industry that's had the most self-made millionaires. They came from network marketing. And you can see that because $182 billion is paid out annually in network marketing to people, and $200 million is going out in commissions each and every day.
Damn.
What does that show you? It shows you that something is, network marketing is a huge, aside from professional paid athletes, which is not possible for everyone. So I would, in my opinion, network marketing is probably the most top paid industry for people. So seeing that people are making money, but who are they? Who are the people who make the money in network marketing? A lot of people say, oh, is the people in the beginning or is the people at the top who make the most money? Well, let me ask you this. Look at these companies. Have you heard of these?
Yeah.
Right? So this one is worth 11 billion. Herbalife is worth 7 billion. Mary Kay is actually worth 3 billion. So that makes sense, right? If, which ones are the big ones then? I mean, network marketing is producing so much. So I always ask people, so, okay, if you're saying that you need to be in the beginning or you need to be at the top, then what if we could go back in time, like Herbalife, for an example? This started in 1980. What if you could go back in time and be the top 5% of this company? Would you join at that time?
Maybe, yeah.
Right? Yes. The answer is heck yes, because that means if we were in the top like 5 or 10%, that means 90 to 95% of the growth would be open for you to capture. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'll go into that in a little bit more. But so what does that show you? It shows you, so when you're looking at network marketing, then there's some elements that you have to consider.
Okay.
So I just kind of demonstrated timing.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, they automatically look at what that company has.
Yeah.
So we're talking about how to recognize an opportunity. So let's just go with that. What if you had the most amazing product? What if I had a way to help the blind see again? My product can make the blind see again. Would you be in?
Yeah.
Pretty amazing, right? So, okay, let's go with that scenario. Okay, so I had that. And then you join my team. And then you go out there and you see everybody with that sign. I can make the blind see again. I can make the blind see again. And all your friends, when you talk, you say, oh, I already know about that. Would that be an opportunity anymore?
No.
No. So it just shows you timing is actually more important than the product. You got to look at timing. If I'm not first, I'm out. Hands down. Okay. So then people say, okay, great. So I have timing and the greatest products when, that pretty much makes some sense. But then the comp plan you can see here is the next biggest portion, because what if every product that goes out of your business, you're only getting paid 1 penny for every product that goes out? Would that be worth your time?
No.
Yeah. So then that's what we've learned. That's what our mentors are teaching us, how to recognize an opportunity. So it just shows you that the comp plan is more important than the product. Okay. And even back then, if you had the time to invest in paper clips when nobody knew about that, that would still be, and you were getting paid a lot. It just shows you that product is not the most important thing, right?
Yeah.
Right? We just came back from Napa and Pro 10, the top producing distributor. He was like, what if it was paper plates? Nobody knew about paper plates and you were in the beginning of that, right? I mean, so it's just so funny. Everyone was just laughing. It's so true. That's what we're here to learn. We're showing, like, if you were to investigate an opportunity, you need these things make sense. And then again, the product, these are like nice to have things. So the product needs to match the trends. It doesn't make sense if it's like a fad in and out. It needs to be in front of a long-term trend. And it needs to match the demographics. You want it to be available to every single person on this planet. It's for everybody, not just limited to Mary Kay, for an example. It's only for people who want makeup. or Herbalife. It's only for people who want to lose weight. So you want it to be available for everybody. And then you also want your product, the retention rate is so important, because what if we were here talking about cars? Someone would purchase a car. They're not going to purchase again the next month.
No.
You would have to look for the next sale. You want something to repeat over and over again. A product that is basically consumable and people are purchasing it over and over again. And this is how you make residual income, because money is just flowing in all the time. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So we're going to put LifeVantage to the test. That's the company that we're with today. So I'm going to demonstrate that. So you already saw the ABC clip, right? So I'm not going to play that. I'm going to play an updated clip. It's 2 minutes, and they released this like a month ago. Okay.
All right.
Life is made up of little moments. It's the people you meet. It's the memories you make. The laughing out loud. The feel of grass between your toes. The late night chats. The spontaneous trips. They all add up to a life well lived. But every day, life also presents little stresses. Small attacks on your well-being that individually may be insignificant. But over time, they add up to cause real damage to your body on the cellular level. This is where LifeVantage can help. Imagine a world where the cells in your body become more capable of coping with environmental and biological stresses rather than less. Imagine a world where you don't take antioxidants and simply hope they work, but where your body's ability to combat these stresses is awakened so that you can fight them naturally on your own. Well, imagine no more. That world is here. It's called Protandem, and it's only available through LifeVantage. Only recently has science discovered the process by which the body can protect itself from those daily stresses. That breakthrough discovery is NRF2, a protein messenger that binds itself to DNA and is a master regulator of the body's aging process. Protandem activates NRF2, which communicates with cells, instructing them to increase the number of active survival genes that enable cells to survive in the face of stress from free radicals and other oxidants, and help our bodies function at their optimal level. Hailed as a major scientific breakthrough of the 21st century, Protandem is created without compromise. The technology at its heart has been studied by some of the world's most respected scientists and universities, validating the lasting, health-enhancing benefits it delivers. Comprised of natural plant ingredients and protected by 6 patents, Protandem is the only supplement proven in a clinical study to reduce cellular stress in humans by an average of 40% in 30 days. The results are undeniable. Try it today. Because if you could protect your cellular health from life's little stresses, you could enjoy more of life's little moments. Protandem, available only from LifeVantage. Activated by science, inspired by life.
All right, so that's an updated clip from the company. I still love to use ABC because it's not from the company. It's actually ABC investigating it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's still very powerful. But I would show that definitely for like a follow-up, for someone taking at it for the second look or third look. But just to recap everything really quickly, I don't want to talk too much about product because we're not here to sell the product. We're here to educate people. Protandem is definitely an educational product, but it's our flagship of our product. But basically, oxidative stress comes from if you eat or breathe air, which is causing this free radical to start damaging your cells and deteriorate. And that's where we start malfunctioning, aging, and have disease. Make sense?
Yeah.
And so the video was talking about, imagine a world no longer taking antioxidants, hoping that they work. They work on a very small scale. So every antioxidant that you're consuming is only taking care of one free radical at a time. So one good guy eliminating one bad guy at a time. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so, but this is a huge industry. I mean, you see antioxidants everywhere. And so it makes sense that it's a $36 billion industry. And so NRF2, what they were talking about, Protandim is the very first NRF2 on the market right now, and it's patented. So I love that because it's patented, nobody can duplicate it or copy the formulation.
Mm-hmm.
And we're the only ones right now. So NRF2, activating your own body to produce its own good guy, can eliminate 1 million free radicals at a time, per second, every second. And that's how it's able to reduce it by that much, averagely by 40% in 30 days. So that's where the vision and the opportunity is, because why would people take this when your own body can do this at a more efficient rate? So what's going to happen to the antioxidant industry when they learn about this?
It's going to plummet.
Exactly. So you already see it. So that's where the opportunity is. And they mentioned that actually after ABC aired, over 36 universities took great interest. And now fast forward 10 years later, it's all published on Google Scholar, which eliminates blogs and more popular blogs that you might find on Google. Google Scholar can actually take you straight to the sources. And then there's PubMed.gov. This is government funded, and you will see universities as well on this site. It's the National Institutes of Health. So those are two sources I always direct people to, because Google is great, but it's not going to show you the government funded and university studies. Okay. So there's never been a product with this much validation from outside sources in the industry of network marketing, or even in the world right now. That's why we're literally setting the bar. That's why we have this new CEO named Darren Jensen. He came from Jeunesse. If you look up Jeunesse, it was the fastest growing company in the past 2 to 3 years. And he's been a part of Amway, and he's been a part of Herbalife as well.
Mm.
So because of his experience in network marketing, he's the right fit. And he's just, every 40 months when we go to these conventions, he announced that he's going to release a new product every time. So we're literally reaching this momentum part, which I will get into in a little bit. So one technology going to 4 categories right now. So our skin is the largest organ. So we have NRF2 for the skin now too. You can activate that. What Protandim does, you can do it from the inside and also on the outside.
That's cool.
Yeah. And how big is the skincare industry? Pretty big.
Yeah.
It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. And then with energy, is energy big as well?
Yeah.
Huge. People are reaching for anything that gives them energy, whether it's good or bad for them, because we all need it. Rock stars, Starbucks, Red Bull. I mean, they're just horrible for you. Would you drink 5 to 6 of them a day?
Nah.
Right? You would kill yourself. Or you just know that's bad, right? So they put NRF2 for your brain. You can actually drink it. It has NRF2 elements in it, and actually stimulates your brain to have mental clarity and mental focus, and it actually targets your natural energy for your body. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
And then people actually started giving this to their pets because they also eat and breathe. And pet industry is over $50 million, or I think it's billion, $50 billion industry as well.
Yeah.
So opportunity-wise, business standpoint-wise, this is huge. One technology going to 4 of these. And there's one more that released last month, actually. It's not an NRF2 activator, but it is it's called a micro lift serum. It's a cream that you put around wrinkles, and you can watch it disappear in 3 minutes.
What?
Yeah.
Live.
Yeah. I can show you the video. So it's like makeup. It's something that people can put on.
Uh-huh.
So it lasts for like 6 to 8 hours.
Oh, okay.
What is that going to do though, right?
Yeah.
It's going to attract people more to learn about what we have here.
Mm-hmm.
And if they really want that, get on the true science, right? Temporarily, you can put that on and watch it disappear. It's amazing. Actually, Jacob, we did it for his dad. He can show you pictures. We were watching it. Yeah. He was like, oh my goodness, can you put it all over my face now? But that's insane, right? I mean, this came out right when Darren Jensen became CEO. I mean, he just knows what to do. So that's flying off like really fast because it's instant. People love seeing, we're in the industry of instant gratification. So per tandem, necessarily you're not going to feel it right away, just like you feel your body deteriorating right now from breathing air. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't be surprised though if the longer people take it, everyone's so different in their bodies that they will feel better. But if they want to feel something fast, I would go with the Axio. People are usually looking to feel better and have mental clarity, mental focus, and have more energy. So I would educate them about this if they want to feel something. And then, the look part, skin. And then if for their dogs, you don't have to educate them. You just have to give it to them and you can see it. Okay. All right. So I want to get away from the product. But to talk about this, so product-wise, let's match it with this pie chart, trends. It's basically in front of a new technology that people don't know about yet, and health and wellness is the next biggest industry. If you look up, there's a man named Paul Zane Pilzer. He's a world economist, and he wrote a book called The Next Trillion. So he talks about the next 10 years, 10 million new millionaires will emerge from the biggest trend, and that is health and wellness. We can kind of see that people are catching on that, okay, if you start taking care of your body and eating good things now, you're going to prevent it from happening later. People are catching on to that. So organic is really popular, is more than ever.
The gym's a lot more.
Right?
All that stuff.
Exactly. But we're in front of a trend. People don't even know about what NRF2 is. They're over here knowing that antioxidant is still the way to go. Isn't that crazy? So we're definitely in front of that trend. Lasts for a very long time. And different demographic wise, this applies to who?
Everyone.
Everyone. And then the retention rate, all of our products, they last for about a month. The skincare might last a little bit more than a month, but it's every single month. You're going to stay on this product for a very, 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 very long time. So let's look into timing, because this is why we're here. The opportunity will always be around. Protandim will always be around, but timing is the only thing that gets worse every single day. So in 2003, this is when Protandim was created, and it was actually in retail stores like GNC. So it doesn't matter how great of a product is. If people don't understand what it's doing, are people going to purchase it?
No.
Nope. So it just sat there and sat there and sat there and sat there. And yeah, there were some growth curves like ABC. When it came in, 5 million sales went out the door that month because the people who saw it in their living room in 2005, they went straight to the store and bought it. But then it went back down again. So from 2003 to 2009, it went up and down because we were on PBS, NBC. Dr. Phil talks about it. Montel Williams talks about it on their talk show. But then again, people need to be really educated. And so in 2009, the company was actually going bankrupt. And we had investors invested with us because we're on the NASDAQ, meaning you can buy stocks, and also meaning that we're publicly traded. So everything is completely transparent. They had to do a move, and that's when I went to network marketing. And good thing we did, because when they gave it a shot, last resort, it went from 3 million to 218 million to today. So that's 6 years. They took it off of the retail stores. You can only get it from a LifeVantage distributor. And it shows that not only that it's working and the company grew in that way, but because it's a network marketing, we are all benefiting from this growth. Nearly 50%, they give their growth in that year back to the people who built it. So we're putting money in people's pockets. And not only that, we're changing the economy. I mean, people are learning how to become an entrepreneur, basically. And not only that, health-wise, we're changing health-wise and financially-wise, and also personal growth-wise, because we're looking for leaders right now that want to help grow the leadership in this company, because without the leadership, the company would not exist right now. Strong leadership.
Yeah.
So every company goes through this. They formulate and they pioneer their company, and they're trying to figure a system out. So, and once they figure that out and it starts growing really fast, it hits momentum. And this part is also called critical mass. Critical mass is when it's branded, when people start to catch on what it is. Like, you'll know what Starbucks is. You know, people didn't know what Starbucks was or McDonald's was at one point, but then people started catching on because it started to grow.
Yeah.
And this is where 80% of all revenues are produced, is in this momentum stage, and then it stabilizes. And it goes 2 to 5% of growth. And to talk about stabilization, this is where you'll find Herbalife, Mary Kay, Amway. They've already hit that stage.
Oh,
Yeah, for sure, right? McDonald's, Apple, Nike, they're all over here. They're all stabilized. So the opportunity is talking about what if you could have been in the beginning at any of those opportunities. You would have changed your life forever.
So this is basically telling me that, or you're trying to tell me that I'm ahead of the curve right now. And
Yes. And I'm
that
going to, yep, you're exactly. So we're going to talk about numbers here because numbers are concrete and rely on numbers. This is all great, but okay, where are we?
Yeah.
So I'm going to put some perspective here. So Herbalife, they have about 2 million. Actually, if you look them up right now, they grew to 3 million distributors because they're worldwide, and they started in 1980 and they're already stabilized. So that makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say they have 2 million distributors. So let's just say we could have been in the beginning. What is the beginning? And I asked you, what if we could have been in front of it? Like we were the top 5 or 10%.
Yeah.
Let's just say top 10. Is that pretty fair?
Mm-hmm.
So that means 90% is wide open of the market that doesn't know about Herbalife. That market is open for us to capture. So taking 10% of 2 million is 200,000 distributors. Is that fair?
Yeah.
So LifeVantage right now, we have 70,000 distributors worldwide in 8 countries. Okay. And on top of that, according to the Direct Selling Association, they overlook all network marketing companies. They say to hit critical mass, each country for the company, it needs to be about 150 distributors to even touch this critical mass.
Damn.
Started. So we have 70,000 right now.
Jesus.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. This is my reaction. I said, what? It's kind of too, and it's natural to feel, oh my God, this is too good to be true, right? Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I know about this before it's even there right now.
That's cool.
It is cool. And it just shows you it's all about networking anyway. It's all about knowing people. We weren't around, or we didn't hear about this in 1980. Well, I wasn't even born. You weren't even born yet either, right?
No.
So where's our chance? Our chance is right here. This is why we're looking for leaders who see the vision. I mean, this is pretty much self-explanatory, and it doesn't take a genius to see that matching the numbers up, we're in the beginning. And if you divide this with this, it's 3%. We're in the top 3% right now.
Cool.
Yeah. So we're here. And my question to you is, where do you want to be on this curve? Here or later?
Definitely want to be where I'm at right now.
Yeah, at this moment, right? So can we check off timing in that pie chart?
Yeah.
Yep. So this is to show what's possible for you. We're publicly traded. We're on the NASDAQ. Our ticker sign is L like LifeVantage, V like Victor, F like Frank, N like Nancy. LFVN. You can look at our growth. Our stocks are going up actually right now as we speak. So this has to be concrete. This just released August of 2015. So we're allowed to show you how much people are making averagely. Every penny, it needs to be accurate to the penny, because if not, we're publicly traded, we'll be shut down if we're giving out false information, which is awesome, right? You don't want to be a part of a privately held company, I meant, because it's happening behind closed doors. So in our rank, we have from Pro 1 all the way to Pro 10. And like I said, what they earn, they take nearly it's like 49%, and they distribute it out back here. But let's concentrate on the monthly average commission. So the numbers get pretty high down here. I mean, this is residual income every single month. You're kind of thinking, well, how in the world do you create? I mean, look at the 82,000 that this 10 is doing. How is that even possible?
Jesus. I
know. This is like a different world. This is why network marketing, the industry, is so crazy to me. It's like, why didn't I know about this earlier and learn about this earlier? Got started when I started the hotel. So I just want to let you know, when you meet, oh my God, I've been being around for the company for a little bit while meeting people that reach this rank. They're no different than me and you.
Yeah.
they were able to grow, have personal growth, and basically they just got a 6-year head start. Basically, we've been only around for 6 years as a network marketing company, so that means all this is being produced within 6 years.
Damn.
And my thing is, a lot of people, they don't get the results that they want. And, you hear about network marketing and some people say, it doesn't work, or my friend tried it, or I tried it, didn't work out. But, maybe they weren't educated about the pie chart, how to look for the right opportunity. And on top of that, did you have support? We're really big on team support.
Yeah.
You can ask Jacob. I mean, we stick with you from day one, and we dedicate our time to pass on everything that we learned, basically. And that's where the leadership comes in. And it's really about being educational teachers, to teach people how to teach people how to teach people to be teachers. So it's really a matter of time. For me, I believe that everyone is a pro 10, or at least an elite, because we have timing on our side. As long as you don't give up and you just become a student of the industry, I'm telling you, you will experience personal growth. And network marketing is the only industry where it meets you where you're at. It doesn't matter what your background is, what age you are. It just matters if you have a burning desire to change, willingness to learn, so being coachable, and then teachable, willing to teach it forward. Those are only 3 things that's required here. All right. So which one of these, you don't have to tell me, but do you see a level that would change your life?
Yes. I really do.
You do, right? So my question is, if there's an opportunity to invest, right, or to start a business, if you can invest $7 a day to get to that number, would that be worth your time?
Yeah.
Yes. So that's what we teach people. I'll go into it further another day, but we're basically teaching people how to consume $7 a day, which is close to our overhead. Our overhead in every business, there's an overhead. In network marketing for us is $200 of products that you personally consume. Okay. And they actually released a new qualification to get paid. And it's either consumed by you or a customer. Okay. A combination of $7 a day. I mean, do you normally spend $7 a day anyway?
Yeah.
Does it go in your stomach, or does it go in your financial future?
It goes in my stomach.
Yeah, right? So that's what we're saying. And also on top of that, we're not telling people to spend more money. We're just telling people, if you currently take energy products, if you currently use something for your skin, if you currently use vitamins or supplementation right now, or you're feeding your dogs a certain supplementation, we're just saying replace that with better technology that will pay you, versus taking something like from Target or, wherever that you're buying these. Are they paying you for consuming their products?
Yeah, no.
No, right? Okay, so they're telling me, oh my God, this thing is not free. I'm about to end it right now. But yes, so there's different ways to get involved. And no matter what you get in, you will get paid. And the work amount is going to be the same. As you share this, as you learn it, you are going to be doing the same work. So my question is, there's different packages, and it just depends on, how much you want to get paid. So one of the ways that we get paid, as you branch out and franchise yourself and find business partners, on this pack, you get this much of product, $250 worth of product volume, and you get paid $125. This one, you get more products and you get paid a little bit more. And for this, you get 1,000, and then you get paid 500. So my question is, if the work is going to be the same, do you want to get paid more or less?
Yeah.
More, right? But, again, I have people coming in all sorts of levels, but I have a lot of people joining into this because this actually comes with your Elite Academy ticket, which it pays for one of the most important trainings is when we fly out of the state, and it's a convention basically. And this is where the belief happens, because you see the company as a whole.
Yeah.
And you meet the CEO, you meet the corporate, and you meet people, the elite ranks of 7 through 10 walking the stage, and you meet the pro ones. It's just like you see the culture and you see what we're really all about. And imagine being bulletproof, because not everyone's going to see this. You're blessed to see something that others can't. It makes clear sense to you, right? You're like, oh my God, hello.
Yeah.
But surprisingly, not everybody wants to change their life. Not everyone is open-minded. Okay. So I just wanted to show you that. And it allows you to rank up fast too. I mean, once you look at their compensation plan, you can rank up pretty quick because you're bringing 1,000 each time someone enrolls with you. Your volume is growing fast
Okay.
that month. Okay. So there's that. And you also get a website to take your business globally. And then, of course, you get us. You get team leverage, and we work together. Actually, people fail when they go off and do this by themselves, where we work together as a team. You wouldn't be doing any of this yourself.
Cool.
And yeah, we have support and training. There's daily training, there's weekly training, and there's monthly training. So that's huge. So think of it as you're learning. You're going back to school, but you're learning something completely different.
Yeah.
You're learning and learning at the same time. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to close it off with that. If you have questions, feel free to ask me, and, really evaluate, what is your plan B? Sometimes the plan B becomes plan A sometimes. But, like, what is it that we can do to position ourselves not only to have the best health in the world where you're literally feeling at your best, looking your best, and performing at your best, but also having the time freedom and the financial freedom in the next 2 to 6 years. What is our game plan? What is it out there? I haven't seen anything else besides, this so far that's giving me the best position to capture that opportunity for myself. And again, once you decide, we literally work with you from day one. And everything that we're doing is for this. Elite Academy, Nashville, Tennessee. This is happening in February. This is where the bigger picture happens. You can ask Jacob how experiences was. He was not open, okay? But there was something in him that kept on telling him, don't say no to something that you don't have complete idea of, okay?
Yeah.
This is where Jacob exploded. I just couldn't believe someone that was kind of unsure about it to just solid proof, like, he just saw it, and he's just running really hard right now. And it doesn't surprise me that he called you. So you sound great. We have to meet in person for sure.
Definitely.
But yeah, so that's what I'm going to close off with. I had this short video that I'll just close off with, okay?
Okay.
All right. How did you like that clip? I love playing that clip. Pretty exciting, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes. All right, so I'm going to close it off. Is there anything else I can do for you? Does everything make sense so far?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
awesome.
um. I was gonna ask you guys, is it based in like Sacramento or like?
It's everywhere right now, but in where are you? You're in the Bay Area?
Yeah, I'm in the Bay
It's
Area.
very empty in the Bay Area right now. I actually have someone that's a Pro 6 that is in your area that's in San Francisco. So I have her, and there might be a few people, but right now it's nothing really going on. So you are probably probably one of the very first people to know about it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep. It's based
Um,
every state. Every state has some action, but we have a calendar. You can see what's going on, but yeah.
yeah.
You know.
Well, when can we set up like a time or like date to like meet up with
Yes.
like Jacob and everybody?
Yeah, actually, I would love for me and Jacob to go down there and then meet up with you and introduce you to Dr. Lily. She is in San Francisco. Is that where you're at, or which area exactly?
I'm in Union City, but I mean I can go to Frisco anytime. It's like,
It's
20,
close
30
by.
minutes away.
Okay, you're in Union City. Okay, yeah, and then you can meet some of us and talk from then. Yeah.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Oh, Jacob's gonna be down near there tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to the Bay Area tomorrow, and actually, we're gonna try to see if we can talk to mom as well.
Okay.
Yeah, with Tia Eva.
Oh, cool. I got a call with my mom right now because I think she's in Phoenix. I don't know. She went with my uncle Malo for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
What are you gonna be doing tomorrow?